BKC is one of the world's most expensive business districts. Over 250,000 workers pour into this hub every weekday. But recently, BKC has reached enormous levels of traffic congestion. And many people have suggested solutions which have never worked in the past, like road widening. Well, today we will look at a much more pragmatic, cheap, healthy and sustainable solution to the last mile connectivity problem in BKC. For anyone living along the Central Railway main line or the Harbour line, Kurla railway station is the fastest way to reach BKC. Even though BKC is right across the river from Kurla, a bus journey from Kurla West can take up to 50 minutes to reach BKC, even though the distance is just 2 kilometers. This is because of the poor urban planning and road layout in Kurla West. Now, issues arising from poor urban planning cannot be fixed in a small amount of time. Solving these issues require a lot of political capital and long-term planning, which cannot be expected to be done in 1 or 2 years. But in the short term, we can look at more pragmatic solutions for the last mile connectivity problem to BKC from Kurla railway station. As you can see in this footage, there is a long coastline that Mithi river makes along Kurla. But there are very few bridges that actually connect Kurla West to BKC. In fact, the southern part of BKC's G block has no connection at all to Kurla West. Hence all the vehicles entering BKC from Kurla are funneled towards the MTNL junction in the northern part of BKC. That is also the only route pedestrians can take to reach BKC from Kurla. Thousands of people actually do this every day to simply avoid sitting in traffic inside rickshaws or buses on the congested roads. But this is a very long detour, especially for someone who works in South BKC. By simply adding a couple of pedestrian bridges over the Mithi river, the distance between Kurla and BKC for pedestrians can be reduced by a lot. Unlike road bridges, pedestrian bridges do not require a large footprint for their landings, which means land acquisition is not as hectic as some of the larger road projects. Adding a pedestrian bridge between southern BKC and the LBS road can actually open up a completely new route for pedestrians to take. Currently, even though Chunabhatti station and Science station are very close to the southern part of BKC, there is no direct connection. In 2017, there was a road bridge built to connect Eastern Express Highway with BKC, but it did not have any footpaths. By simply adding a pedestrian bridge, lots of people can actually walk to BKC. Walking these distances is not unheard of. In the older business districts of Mumbai of Nariman Point and Fort, people casually walk 1.5 to 2 kilometers every day. For comparison, the distance between Chunabhatti station and ONGC and Science station and ONGC will be 800 meters and 1.2 kilometers respectively. These are very comparable to the distances between Bombay Stock Exchange and CST and Flora Fountain and CST. Now when it comes to footover bridges, Mumbaikars' brains immediately go to the poorly executed and terribly designed skywalk projects in Mumbai. Pedestrian bridges don't have to be as terrible. There are very good examples of pedestrian bridges across the world. Within India, the Atal Bridge in Ahmedabad for pedestrians is a good example. Inspiration can also be taken from London's Millennium Bridge, an almost 20-year-old pedestrian bridge. People also immediately express their concern regarding homeless people and druggists taking over the bridge. But these are not problems inherent to the pedestrian bridge. Good access control and improvement to the enforcement mechanism simply can prevent these issues from arising. The mobility can be further improved by adding a bus terminal at the landing of these bridges on the BKC side. So you can walk up to BKC and then travel further within BKC. This way people can completely bypass the traffic seen around railway stations. By opening up new routes for pedestrians to walk on, we also make Mumbai a healthier city by enabling walking instead of taking motorized transport. Some of you might be concerned about the journey from the railway stations up to these footover bridges. How to walk in these congested, hawker-prone and terribly dirty streets of Kurla West and Sion. Some of these issues have been addressed in the proposal we have sent to Mumbai's Guardian Minister and the MMRDS Commissioner. You can find those on our website or in the link in the description below.